here today, and I'm going to be talking about GitHub and incorporating some of the features of GitHub with Google Apps Script. Git and GitHub are great ways to kind of version control stuff that you're making, but it can also be a way to kind of get started with things. So you have some boilerplate code to get you started, and that's what I'm going to kind of show you how to use today with the help of a Chrome extension that I found demonstrated on another channel called Totally Unscripted, and it's called Google Apps Script GitHub Assistant. So from your Chrome Web Store, we're just going to add this to Chrome. I'm going to add the extension in here. And it should give me access to a few new features in Apps Script. And I'm going to show you those in 1 second. There we go. I've added it to Chrome. And just to keep everything clean on here, because we don't actually use it from the upper right-hand corner, you'll see where my mouse is. We don't use it from there. I'm going to actually just hide in the Chrome menu. And that way it puts it back over here, just because we don't need to use it that way. So when I go to script.google.com, we're going to see the page is a little different. Over here we've got everything looks normal until you get here. Log into GitHub. Perfect. Well, we need a GitHub account to do that. And it just so happens that I've already created one here on my trainer domain. It takes no effort at all. If you've created an account before, you'll have no problem creating one with GitHub. And once you've done that, you'll get to a screen just like this, and we're going to actually log in to GitHub here, and we got to do a couple of things here. I'm going to log in with my username. Should be RayJT-trainer, and then my password. I'm not going to tell you that. And you also can come up with an access token. Oh, it actually says or access token. I didn't realize that. Well, I'm going to show you how to log in with that access token. Back in your GitHub page, now that you've logged in and created your account, go to your profile. Oh, sorry, no, not your profile. You're going to go to settings. And instead of logging in with a password, we are going to generate an access token to log in that way. And we just need to give it two scopes, repo and gist. So back on our settings page in GitHub, get to that just with this your little user dropdown. We're going to go to personal access tokens. We can scroll down and get ourselves a personal access token. And we're going to generate a new token, and we're going to call it Apps Script Assistant. And we need to have repo and gist, just like it asks us for here, or access token with gpo and gist scope. So we've done that. We're going to generate a token. It gives us the token right here. Copy that to your clipboard. Now, make sure you copy that. You can only do this once. Otherwise, you're going to have to generate a new token next time. You'll only ever see this token this one time. And after I finish this video, I'm just going to revoke this one anyways. So I'm going to paste that in here, and I'm going to, oh sure, I will start this extension on GitHub for support. I didn't realize that option was there either. So we're going to go ahead and GitHub log in. Cool. Logged in as RayJT, trainer at github.com. Perfect. And I can just go ahead and close this tab out. And you'll see back here in this project, I've got some new options here because I'm logged in. I can choose a repository, choose a branch, pull, and push. And I'll talk more about those in 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and save this to demo project. And the very first thing I'm going to do, now that I have my GitHub account, I've tied in my GitHub account to this Chrome extension. I've created on my, my actual GitHub account, my RayJT account, I created like an AppScript boilerplate repository. And this really is just to help me get started, just to get little projects started. When I'm creating a simple little add-on or a simple web app, I already have some boilerplate code created for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fork this repository, and should take just a few seconds. Forking it means that I've basically taken this code and I brought it over to my own account. And I don't know why it gave me a broken link there. Something strange about GitHub. I don't know what that was. But you'll see here, I haven't really done anything with this account, so you don't see a picture or bio or anything like that. But I have one repository now, and it's what I just forked, AppScript boilerplate. And if I go in here, you'll see I just have a simple little README on the master branch, but I've got 4 different branches: Forms add-on, Sheets add-on, Docs add-on, and Web app. And if you look at those different branches, they've got some different files in them. Now what we can do with that, I'm going to refresh this script that I created, this demo project, and you should see in repository AppScript boilerplate now that I've forked that. Really, here you'll see every project that you create. So as you get you create more and more projects, or if you already have some projects going on your GitHub account, those will show up there. But I'm just going to choose my AppScript boilerplate, and from I'm going to call this I don't know, Docs add-on. We'll pull from the Docs add-on branch, and I'm just going to click on pull. Now, it shows you everything that it's doing here. Everything in green is being added, and everything in red is being deleted. You'll see that the only thing I have is a my function, the standard, and it's just going to remove that and replace it with some stuff for a for creating an add-on for Google Sheets. And there, I've got some code to go ahead and get started with. You'll see here it's it's defaulted to a modal. If I wanted to change this to a sidebar, very easily you could do that. I've got it. There's an alert in here that we can just remove. I'm going to save that. Now, this is tied to the AppScript boilerplate repo. Push would be to take that code and push it back into your into this repository. So I just deleted that little prompt there, and I'm going to go ahead and save that. And when you click on push, it's going to show you the changes that you've made. Everything in red is getting removed, and I'm going to just call this remove prompt, and I'll push that, and it should take all of this code, successfully push to Docs add-on of AppScript boilerplate, and I can dismiss that. And in here you'll see Docs add-on less than a minute ago, and we can pull those changes in. All right, perfect. That being said, you want to make sure that you fork a copy of this. I actually don't want to compare. So you want to fork a copy of my AppScript boilerplate so that you can make changes to it. If you open a pull request then on GitHub, it's going to try to then it's going to ask me if I want to allow those changes into the main repository. Which, if you make some really cool additions to the boilerplate, I'd be happy to pull those into the repository. But just for something that, like I just did there, you don't need to do that. The whole point of it is just to kind of help you through those first 5 minutes of getting an add-on or a web app started. If you have ideas for how to make this even better or streamline this workflow, let me know, and let me know in the comments. Let me know on Twitter. Give me a subscription. Anything, any little bit that you can do helps. Any little bit of conversation we start is beneficial, I think. And I look forward to hearing from everyone. So cheers.